So I'm back on. Where's my thing at? I have something to say. I was watching this video. Where is it, bitch? And oh, here it is. And let me just show you what I did first. Well, let me see. Yeah, hold on. All right. So this right here, specifically, okay? This is the pastor, okay? And this is what I got for the pastor, bitch. This is what I got for the pastor. Okay? So, I'm going to show you. There's a man that's sitting right here on a chair, right? And then he has like this cow. Whether he's fucking the cow, I don't know, bitch. But it's sitting on his lap, okay? And then, this is the pastor, by the way, okay? Here, there's an entity right here, right? And it's touching this bird. These are the birds that eat dead corpse. I forgot the name of that. Condor, I guess, or whatever. So this bird, this entity is touching the death, right? And look at who is on top of that or underneath it. It's a dog. There's a little dog right here. And I saw this video where it says that somebody had sent some shit to somebody. Like some death spells. What did she say? Suicide spells or some shit. I don't fucking know, bitch. But again, the entity is touching that death, which is a bird, to the dog. So someone sent death to the dog. Here, this man is watching this go down. There's another man right here, and he's watching it happen. Or they did it together, or whatever the fuck. Now, if I look at it that way, this man is eating, you know, whatever that is. It's a cow, a calf, whatever the fuck that is. You know, you could look at it as he's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing with this being a hand? Or you could look at it as he has his mouth open to that animal that he has on his lap. Regardless of what it is, that entity is still touching them. Do you see? And this was the way I explained it. The entity touching the bird. Eating them. Or looking at him like, what are you doing? Or just, you know, whatever. Okay. Now this one is Mr. Brown, because he keeps showing up in my fucking energy field, right? So there's two things right here. This is him, and this is another person. Mind you, they're looking away from each other. Okay? And there's a snake right here. So he is here. This person's looking that way, and there's a snake. If I turn it this way, this person right here is running, bitch. Look at the fucking leg and everything. She's like, get the fuck out of here, with her hand up like, fuck you, like, go away. And this motherfucker's looking over there. So they're both, again, both ways. The other one was a female, and this is the female, and the other one was a male. But look at her hand. She's like, talk to the hand, motherfucker. I'm gonna run the fuck up out of here. But again, there's a snake here still. So I haven't Googled the numbers. I don't know what the fuck is going on up in this bitch, but this is the picture, you know, of it. And here it's like an old man, or I don't know if he's talking to old man, or, you know, it's an old man. Again, there's numbers in there. I gotta figure out that way. Oh, there's another man. This one looks like a demon though. And he's talking to the snake. You see the mouth, the eyes, the nose, the ears, the hair, or whatever the fuck hair. And he's talking to the snake. His neck. So I don't know, I have to find out what it says. I have to find out what it says. And then I got this one. I wasn't finished, but this is what I got for this one. This is my husband. And this one here, he's like, fuck you, bitch. With his finger out, smiling like he don't give a fuck. And then he's standing next to this demonic rabbit bitch. He don't give a fuck. Okay. And again, I didn't finish it, so I don't even know what else is supposed to come out of this. But that's what I got for that. I ran the fuck off. Anyways, I don't fucking know. So today, when the supervisor came in to tell me to go to another department, the way she said it, she's like, you know, she's pulling some shit out of me. Like she's whatever the fuck she wanted to take from me, I took it back, right? Because how the fuck you come in just to steal some shit? And I'm like, no, give it back, bitch, give it back. You know, so these people think that I don't know what the fuck is going on. And, oh, I left that one inside. I drew one of Mr. Tate's. And there was something about a turtle eating that man that is on my drapes at my house. It's on my window covering. And basically it was a snake that was surrounding that man and another snake, right? It looked like they were gonna fight. But then if I flipped it over, it looked like a turtle was going to basically eat that thing, that person, right? And how do I know it was him? Because it had this little circle like on the bottom of the turtle's jaw. And when I Googled some numbers on that, I don't know if he knows or maybe he needs to go look into it or something, I don't know. But I Googled the numbers that were on the picture and it said something about, I guess, taking a look at that mole. That's on his face specific. Because I was like, Lord, where is that mole? Because it was talking about a mole. And I didn't know until after, like maybe, you know, turning the picture around a couple times. And then I noticed that the mole itself was on the face. Because I kept trying to look and like, where is it, Lord? Like in his body, like on his body, right? Like, where is it? And then, like I said, the drawing of the turtle had it on the bottom of the thing. But I don't know if he has anything down here or it's the one he has, you know, right there. But yeah, he needs to go look into that. But yeah, so this I saw also an interview this morning actually about, so you know what I said, somebody sending a spell for a dog. Mind you, they already killed one of my dogs. They killed a whole bunch of my dogs, but Not too long ago, they killed one of them. It was a sacrifice for, I forgot what moon it was, but they did that, right? And I had heard him saying also that they had killed one of his dogs. So whether that was done recently, which is apparently it was Mr. the pastor who did that spell. As you could see, like I said, it's on the drawing here. And this is today. I did this shit today. So I don't know what the fuck these people keep trying to do. They're mad that I'm speaking up about things that are happening and that I could look into some shit. That's why you need to stay the fuck out of my energy field if you don't want me to fucking read you. That's why. So what do I do today, Lord? Who? And then here they go. And specifically, it's the main people. This one particular person wants to be hidden. And I know he's there, right? But I'm kind of thinking to myself that the more I entertain this shit, the more I'm keeping them around, right? Even if I know that they're doing bullshit, I should probably not give a fuck, right? But the thing is, if there's other people that are being afflicted or involved in this kind of shit, whether it's towards me, whether it's towards my kids, or whether they're ricocheting to someone else, or they're targeting somebody else because of me, right? Or they're targeting me because of them, or whatever the case may be, then maybe that's why God is like, or someone. Because I know sometimes, I don't want to say I'm confused, but they tell me do certain thing, right? Like find out for whoever. Like I said the other day, it was the blow up bitch trying to find out about her man. And, you know, what came out, right? So sometimes it's these people in the background trying to find out information, like, what do you know, what's coming up, like, whatever, right? But like I said the other day, like, if you don't believe what the fuck I gotta say, I've said this even before you hoes started with this shit with me. I said it. And there's proof of it. So I don't understand why the fuck you bitches keep coming my way, acting like you are me, and then you go behind the scenes trying to get the information from me. That makes no sense. And like I said, the only reason why I'm entertaining this shit is because sometimes it does affect my children. Like all them beauty spells you hoes keep sending, it's affecting my children. You know, the shut up spells affected my children. You know, bitch, it's the opposite for me. You want to tell me to shut up, I'm going to speak more. You want to make me fat, I'm going to get fatter in the better places, right? Where I need it. You wanted me to be all bony and sickly because the agenda you were talking shit about me for, you know, that I was a drug addict, that I had some kind of disease and shit. You hoes need to go get checked. Now, I'm not one to give a fuck. So recently, these last couple days, specifically like right now because of the moon, they've been targeting with accidents, insurance companies. So these people want money, bitch. They're trying to send all these car accidents because we know you're struggling. Okay, we know you need the money, bitch. Okay, bitch, in my family, you created how many car accidents in about 2 weeks time frame? 2. And you wanted more though, because you targeted everybody in the house. We know you need the money. And the thing is, you bitches do this kind of shit and then tell the people who come and play with you or involved in helping you to say, it doesn't matter, we'll split the money, right? Whatever we get, we'll split it. As long as we get something. That's fraud, bitch. That's fraud. And I already told the insurance company. I told them, I said, you hoes are targeting me and if you find a whole bunch of accidents, that was the first accident. No, not the first one. That's when you stole all that money from my car. The insurance company paid more than what the fucking car was worth, right? And I was like, oh, hell to the fuck no. And then withheld the money that was due to my son for getting hurt in that accident. You wanted to take that shit too. So not only how much did they pay out? I think it was more than 24,000, bitch. Some shit like that. 24,000 or more. And then whatever chump change that they were trying to give my son and I, you wanted to take that shit too. I remember having issues calling the insurance company a whole bunch of times. And they're like, no, ma'am, I don't know who you spoke to. There's no documentation of you talking to nobody. And if you did talk to them, they don't no longer work here. So if I'm asking for a specific person and they're telling me that they no longer work there, all they went in there to do was this bullshit. And I told them, I said, if you continue with this shit, I'm going to sue you. Because I know who you're working with. Next thing you know, the bitch is gone. She no longer works there. I'm telling you, it's all fraud shit. So again, I told my insurance company that you hoes were targeting me and my children and everybody on that fucking policy. So if anything, don't give you bitches shit. So if you dismantle your fucking cars and shit, or what you did with my son this last time was you had my son hit another car while you hit him and he was in the middle like a sandwich. And then you ran off. Motherfucker ran off. But yet the insurance company still has to pay what? All of the accident that was involved, which was you being with the person that was in front of my son in order for him to pay them. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you didn't want to be known and you ran the fuck off. No. It's bullshit. It's all a scam. This is how you bitches have built your money. Scamming people. But like I said, you bitches mess with the wrong bitch. So, going back to them beauty spells, bitch. This morning, other than the accidents that they keep sending my way, it's the insurances that they're talking about. Oh, you qualify for this insurance. Have you ever been a victim of sexual assault? Mind you, it's less than it was before, right? I think you found out that shit don't work. So that's there. Recently it's a lot of, your laundry, buy the Gain to make it smell good, blah, blah, blah. So this morning, I was like, damn, yeah, I need to do my laundry, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then next thing you know, because this is not the first time you bitches have done that. And the next thing you know, that smell, whenever you bitches come around, came out of me. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck is this? And then I was like, I put 2 and 2 together, bitch. And then I remembered you've done this shit before, right? And the reason why you did this recently was because you got mad about what I said. You know, there's monitors everywhere. Like, they're probably in here right now, right? And I say, damn, I love this scent. You know, it's my scent. It's my favorite scent. So what did they do? They blocked it from all the fucking stores until I found a store that had it. We no longer carry that. It no longer exists, whatever. Okay, so I still found it. Then, you know, people were complimenting, like, oh, what is that? And blah, blah, whatever. And here I am, like that. I'm in love with that smell, bitch. I get wet off of that smell. And so does your man. Because he's made it clear, okay? And I said that shit out loud, and you hoes got mad. So you sent these spells over here, like them stinky spells. Because like I said, you've done this shit before. But you got mad, it triggered you. It triggered you. But guess what? Why the fuck would I take a shower 2 times a day, bitch? In the morning and at night before I go to sleep. So I'm not fucking anybody to be like, damn, I have some kind of infection downstairs because I'm fucking people. Nah. However, I did speak about that, where when they were doing all this climbing up your cooch and shit, the motherfucker who's sick, that has some shit going on downstairs, tried to, I guess, spiritually get me sick. And it manifested in a way where I felt like I was, I guess I needed to go to get some, not pills, but to go to Walmart and get a cream or some shit. And then when I acknowledged that that's what that was, it went away. You know what I mean? These are all spells that people think that I don't know. But like I said, you bitches are one-trick ponies. Like, you do it over and over and over again. And like, I already know it. Like I said, this morning, I knew that it was you because of what I said about your man getting wet just smelling that scent. You got mad. And I don't care. And that's why I don't give a fuck about talking about it out here. I don't care. So when people say, oh, she's a liar, she hides shit, I don't hide a damn thing. I'm like the water, bitch. You see some shit in the water and you'll ask, what the fuck is that? I'll tell you what the fuck that is, if there's anything there, because I don't care. You bitches don't feed me. It's the other way around. I feed you. I provide for you. I'm your source. Doesn't it sound pathetic? It sounds pathetic as fuck. Because mind you, you bitches are stupid enough to treat your resource like shit. You know why? Because you got hungry and you didn't want the resource to give you. You wanted the whole fucking enchilada. The thing is, you wouldn't know what to do with it. And you didn't when you had it. Because God was like, okay, you're able to do some shit? Show me. And he gave you how many years of it? How many years of this did he give you? And then you abused the power that you took. You abused it. And you thought it was going to be there forever. And you thought you were going to be able to treat the person that provided that for you like shit. And now, here's the Lord showing you that that's why you didn't deserve it. And you're not going to deserve it. And everything it is that you achieved with it is going to dismantle. Whether that's a fucking relationship, whether that's money, career, health, beauty, everything you mooched off of me, bitch. And continue to mooch off of me and my children. And like I said before, even the children that no longer exist. You know, the ones you've sacrificed. Family members that you've sacrificed. All of that. Animals that you keep sacrificing. Let them demons come back on you. That sacrifice of that dog recently is going to be the other way around. That's you. You just sacrificed yourself. It's like in the Bible, you know how that the two brothers sacrificed something and then one of them gave him the rotten. Yeah, your sacrificing was rotten to God because your intent is shit. And the person who did this shit should know better because he's from the church. The fuck you doing sacrificing animals? I mean, mind you, you were fucking raping children and people in the spiritual. Like, what else can we expect from you, right, Pastor? What else? But you're mad. But you're mad. You are a danger to society. Because if there's people following you because they believe something, right? I mean, it's not bad to believe in God. No, like I said, believe in God, not the person preaching. The person preaching is just like you or even worse than you. Motherfucker could be a whole killer. Literally, as you could see. Right? And I don't want people to, because they always tend to do that. They try to fix what I'm saying, right? Or manipulate it and say, she's the devil. She doesn't want people going to church. She don't want people. That's not what I'm saying. Rewind that. Okay, rewind whatever your thoughts are, bitch, because I don't give a fuck. You can go wherever. Your connection should be just like your connection, you and your husband, you would assume or you would expect for it to be just you two, right? You wouldn't give a fuck about people around you. Even though you want to bring them all in like that, follow me, let's go. At the end of the day, everybody has their own fucking opinion. They want to follow. If they're going to follow, they're going to follow. If they're not, they're not, right? But it's not you telling them. It's you. The knowledge is there, right? Like, let's say you go to church and the person is giving you some knowledge. Don't take that as he knows more than you, right? He understands certain things and he's giving you that information. However, you compute that shit in your head. Everybody's different. The only thing people need to recognize is like if you're going to a church, the main source should be God. Whatever fucking religion that you believe in, right? Is God. Fuck the pastor. Fuck your children. And I don't mean it like, leave them alone. Just, I'm saying is you had these children for God's purpose. And people need to understand, these are my children. And yeah, they are. but they're technically not yours. God let you borrow them, right? Raise them. Sometimes we have difficult upbringings. That's why it's not that I don't care, but I understand it. Even me, I have shit that I haven't healed from, right? In the sense of, I guess, being cold or detached or whatever. But at the end of the day, that's what God wanted. Because of this right here that I'm going through. If you don't understand, right? If I was the way I was, and then I didn't bring back what I went through, that was me processing it, right? Me processing it meant I had to let go of that niceness that I wanted everybody to be. Everybody come along, everybody get, no, fuck that, bitch. I went through my darkness by myself. By myself. You hoes weren't there. A lot of you bitches provided that darkness for me. So now when my kids go through some shit, even though I'm providing certain darkness for them, I know it's for a reason. That's why I don't trip. Oh, you abandoned me. You're a bad mom because you made my dad leave. But I know the truth though, right? That's why I don't give a fuck. And if, let's say he's traumatized, that's something he needs to work on. That's something he needs to go back in history and remember who did what, where, when, and why. Maybe they don't remember or they don't want to see it because he's not there. But that's not my fault. Reality is reality. It's different when you're looking at shit with rose-colored glasses and you want to see something. I want to believe that my daddy loved me. I want to believe that my mom was there for me. And at the end of the day, she was not. He was not. So, I mean, that's something you need to accept. My mom didn't love me, or my mom treated me some kind of way, and now I'm the person that I am. I'm confused. I'm, a monster. I don't treat women the way I should because of my mom or because of my dad. I'm always chasing $1 because I was broke. And I never want to be broke again. Shit like that. Which again, you're going to learn this lesson, especially the ones who wanted to be me. You're going to go through every fucking thing that I've been through in order to get to where I'm at. You weren't going to reap the benefits, bitch, with not going through the darkness. I kept asking God, why? Why? Why the fuck am I going through this shit and they're getting my benefits? But this was why. This was why. Because to prove to you bitches that you don't deserve it. Power in the wrong hands ain't shit. Power in the wrong hands is you benefiting for your own sake. You don't give a fuck about nobody. For me, it was the opposite, right? So I had to switch that out to not giving a fuck about nothing but the Lord. God said, cut everybody off, deuces. God said, fuck them stealing your money. I'm going to give you more than that. Fuck my money, right? Or that relationship, fuck that relationship. Like that. My cutoff is, I don't give a fuck because I know what God has for me. I know why I'm here. That's the difference between a bitch who's claiming to be somebody and then don't know what the fuck is really going on out here and then want to pretend and copy and paste shit. You can copy and paste all you want, but when you go through the motherfucking trials, bitch, that's when you're going to see who's who. And that's not you. I have never gone to no practitioner, bitch. Like I said, I've listened to readings, but I understand that God wanted me to do that. You know why? He knew that you were going to use these people to affect me. So they thought they were somebody. They thought they were main people that were stealing some people's gifts and shit. Throwing spell work. A lot of them. And that's me. God saying, what did that pastor say? Me scrolling and shit. He said, God can even work with this. God can even work with this. You know how a lot of people think, well, that's demonic. That's, bitch. People don't understand that when people have powers, they have powers. It depends on how you use it. If you got powers and you use them to do good, that's when God blesses you. Mind you, he might not like the cards and readings and shit like that, but it depends on how you use it. If you're going to do it, use a gift for a reason, you're going to help somebody, then do it. Those are profits. Those are profits. It's not a demonic thing that a person has gifts, right? It depends on how you got them. If you sold your soul for abilities, then bitch, you don't have any abilities. You don't have a soul anymore. So how the fuck can you have abilities? It makes no sense. But when you have a gift and you're trying to help people with that gift, this is why he proved like you with this person's gift is a no-go. This is why. Because then you put your foot on people's necks. You want to manifest all this money. Bitch, I could care. I don't even do that. Recently, people have been like, you need to do this and that. But my life has been, and people might see it as she's stupid. I'm not stupid. That's me having my faith 100, not even the size of a mustard seed, bitch. It's my whole life. Even though you might think that's not true, because the way I speak, the way I dress, the way I, whatever, right? Even the people who have come my way, oh, the way she fucks, she's a whore, how come she does this and that? Bitch, I'm good at everything I do, bitch. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm good at everything I fucking do, and I think you hoes know that. That's why you keep coming my way. However, it's mine. Why the Lord gave it to me? Because of this. I don't abuse. God says let it go. Bitch, I'ma let it go. I move like the wind. And people are like, she's stupid. Am I stupid? That's why you're coming to me for all the knowledge and all this gifts and shit? That's why? If I'm stupid? Because I believe that God will do anything for me? No matter what? I could care less what you believe in. However, this is me and this is my life, and I'm gonna just pull everything back. You stole what you stole and it's mine. It belongs to me. So I call my beauty back. I call my children's beauty back. I call my children's future back. Every fucking thing. Mine, my money, my relationships, my every fucking thing. It don't belong to no ex-husband. It don't belong to no ex-baby daddy. It don't belong to no ex's wife's boyfriend, husband. It don't belong to none of you. It belongs to me. Your friend, co-worker, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't belong to any of you. Like I said, if you want to prove yourself to be somebody like me, not me, bitch, not me, somebody like me, then you have to go through the trials and tribulations that people have to go through in order to evolve in life, spiritually. You can't just get the physical when you ain't doing shit. Mind you, it does say it in the Bible, though. Like, he'll give the pigs everything that they want. Everything that their heart desires. But it's not that he'll give them. He'll give it to them in the form of, you got to do something to get it, right? And all you bitches do is steal it. So he's like, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Make that money. And then at the end of the day, it belongs to someone else. So it's like, that transfer is real. Give me my money. You worked for it for me, right? You put it in companies. You try to hide it. You try to do all this shit, right? It's mine. And you hoes are left in the dust, just like you wanted me to be, right? With covering my car, doing all this bullshit. The other day, I came home with my fucking picture upside down on a frame of that says, the footprint one about when you're tired, God's gonna carry you. And God said, those are my footprints, not yours. My fucking picture was upside down on that. There's like a credit card that my kid he ripped off the sticker to, and it was on there. Same fucking thing. Everything was upside down. Using the Lord. You bitches, that's the worst thing you could do. You got away with it for so long, and now vengeance is his. That's why I backed the fuck up. I want nothing to do with none of you. Because you think I want to be around that shit? I know you hoes do. What did Rihanna say? Oh, you could fall under my umbrella, and it's a fuck no. It's a fuck no for me. I want nobody near my umbrella, bitch. Nobody. except for my children. And even you trying to get attached to my children, because that's what you're doing, fucking my children and shit in the spiritual realm, shit like that, jumping in their bodies and shit, that's a no-go. We are the property of the Lord. Just like you hoes are the property of the devil, because you sold your soul willingly. And me, willingly, and because I was here sent on a mission, right, to do certain things in this life. And you bitches are mad that I'm trying to do that. I don't give a fuck. I'm not even going to say I'm trying to do it. I'm doing that. Whether you want to block and stop, I don't care. But my children, same thing. Even though you might have them as karmics right now, they have, everybody's supposed to do something in life, bitch. Even you. Like I said, some of these dummies in the background think that what they're doing, like the fuck shit that they're doing, that was their mission. My mission is to be a whore, the best whore ever. My mission is to be the best magician ever and steal everybody's money. That's not it. If that's what your daddy did, that's what your ancestors did back in the day, then you were supposed to do some different shit. But whatever, I'm not even going to keep on. Fuck you bitches.